Hello again. So now we're going to add metadata to our site. And you might be asking yourself, what is metadata? Metadata is basically keywords that people will type in. So say I am looking up reptiles. And that's a keyword I use. I type in reptiles to Google and it gives me a list of results that are relevant to reptiles. So each site has something called metadata that allows people to search the content of the site without actually having to put in much work to do it. So I'll show you how we can add it to our own sites, and it'll make more sense once you're able to see it in action. So I go to my HTML here, and I already have it on here, but I'll start fresh again. So the first thing we'll do is add an angle bracket, and this is going to go in between our head tags, kind of just like our style sheet as well as our favicon. And you don't have to leave space between here. You could start it right under the favicon. I'll just do it to make it easier to see. So if I type in meta name equals description, content equals, and right in between where we put our quotations is where we'll put content. And I want to just show you an example. So I'll type in Twitter into Google. And the first sentence that shows up underneath of Twitter and then the URL for Twitter is right here. Hopefully everyone can see that. That is their description. So in that tag that says meta name description, they have connect with your friends and other fascinating people, get in the moment updates on the things that interest you, and watch events unfold in real time from ... So for our site, we want to put content that's relevant or a description that's relevant to our site. So I'll just put come here for updates on animals that have explored outer space. So there's our description for our site. That'll be the first thing, just like when we research Twitter on Google, this will be the first sentence that shows up under the site when people search for the site. And that's why this is called search engine optimization, because we're finessing our site to be found easier by people who want to find it. So I put meta name here, and this one's going to be keywords. So we can put any keywords that are relevant to our site. Anywhere that somebody would possibly Google in search of your site. So I have outer space, astronauts, animals. If someone's looking for animal abuse cases in some sense, they could be looking for this. Then I'll just put animals that have been in outer space that I know of: cats, dogs, monkeys, mice. Put rocket ship in there. All right. So last one, we're going to do metadata for author. And I'll just use my coding company's name, McGeehan Coding. So that one's not quite as in-depth. You're basically just putting your name or the name of the company that you're programming for. So to overview all of this again, description would be the first sentence that shows up when someone Googles or searches for your site. and it shows up on the list of results. Keywords are any words that someone could possibly type in to find your site, and this list could be really extensive. It doesn't have to be this short. Most sites will have a fairly long list of keywords. And then we have our author meta name, which if someone's just looking for my company and types it into Google, they're more likely to find the sites that I've made that way. So that is metadata. Make sure to add it to your site as well as the favicon, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow.